Hi folks, it's me again. I'm out here in my back garden today, just having a chill. It's nice and warm in the house, so I thought I'd come outside and have a little bit of a chill with some whiskey. Today I've got the old Pulteney Harbour. These guys sent this over to me, actually not for review, but I tend to do reviews anyway, but they sent this over just to say thanks for all the kind of work I've done with old Pulteney and the other brands that InterBev work with through their kind of range. So nice of them, thanks, cheers for that, to send this over. So today we've got the old Pulteney Harbour. This is a entry-level one, 35, 30 quid, depending on where you look. It's a ex-bourbon, so it looks pretty much like this, although no non-chill filtered or natural colour on the label, so probably a good guess that it's got a squidge in there somewhere, but I don't tend to worry about that too much here. Let's get onto the nose and see what we got. Now for me, amongst the kind of standard, you know, like vanillas and a bit of kind of cask char in there, for me I'm getting a kind of whole heap of almost like lemon drops with the kind of powder around the outside of them. When you open a fresh pack of them, it's that kind of effervescence that goes through it. Really enjoy that. But there's also, it's quite thick and jammy on the nose as well, which I quite like. Let's try on the palate. Yeah, 40% you can expect it to be, you know, not overly viscous on the palate. Some of those flavours transfer over through to from the nose to the palate, which is lovely. Things like that lemon, a bit of that marmalade, a bit of that kind of vanilla coming through. I would say largely as expected is the truth behind this. You know, it's not mind-blowing, it isn't quite like the rest of the old Pulteney range, but nor is it trying to be. You know, we've got some real kind of serious maritime whiskey going on with the range, but this is meant to be that entry-level, relatively cheap, dare I say almost kind of guard whiskey-esque. You know, go back and check my old videos if you're not sure what I mean by guard whiskey, but essentially it's that kind of cheap enough to replace fairly regularly. Stick it in front of your really expensive bottles, so when you go to the cabinet you can go and check this one out and not have any problems about drowning it or kind of replacing it or whatever you want to do. But yeah, I think pretty good for the value that we're talking about here. 35 quid seems to be pretty good for entry level these days. How times have changed, right? But there we go. I'll say cheers to you and I'll see you again on the next short.